Honestly, I would say that 2020, maybe not even before 2020, I think I became, let me say 2019, I think I became very conscious of it. So I've had many previous work lives. At some point I worked in consulting, and honestly, in my head, it was the dream job. It was the dream job title. Let me put it that way. You know, naturally as human beings, when certain people tell you what they do, you just feel like, wow. There's just a glow of admiration and respect that it confers on you. So for example, you say, and this is not to, make light of anyone's career path or anything, but you say, I work in investment banking. Just like, okay, right. Yeah. Or you hear, I work, what do you do, blah, blah, blah. I work in consulting. The next question that often falls, any of the big four, because you already know who the big four, like you just be like, wow, these ones they're set apart, made holy, or just certain, job titles. And for a long time, even after I left that job, God more like excavated me from it, because it wasn't a willing, I did it at the end, but it was not like I did it immediately. He said so. Let me not lie. God, I'm telling the truth. Okay, so he said move, like and we discussed it, negotiated it, but why I say excavated, like move. I struggled with believing that. In fact, I then, after that job, I started working for a not-for-profit, for a faith-based organization. And the initial months there, I used to say that I worked as a consultant with a church instead of using my real job title, which was not a consultant, because I realized that I had drawn my identity from that job. Like, it was who I was. It was, there was no, you remember we talked about my name, there was no Chimamaka. I was Amaka, the consultant. There had to be that bit to me. So indeed, this book is truly, and I know subconsciously, but I didn't even think of it in prep for this, interview, that truly I have lived the reality. So that portion of you've had previous life experiences, things have happened. I also talked in the book about my experience with my family and losing my dad and all of that. So different things will come and try to alter the definition of your life. And that's something that has happened to me quite a few times. So yeah.